Little mix up there. Good morning.
Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Good morning. Welcome back. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We are in the building. It is a bright and early Monday morning, and we are coming to you live and direct from Boston, from Blue Hill Avenue. That's where we are.
Blue Hills Avenue.
Meet us on the road. I gotta tell Finn that we are only one hill.
One hill. Blue Hills Avenue.
He adds an S to Spark as well.
He sparks. Yeah.
A lot of West Indians add an S to Spark.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to me, I feel.
Sparks.
Why? Sparks. I like it. Sparks. We are Spark FM and you guys are the Sparks. Hello. Spark Nation. Sparks. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It is halfway through July. The hell?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
We've just started July yesterday, so I'm not sure how it got so quickly. But July's busy, that's why. It's busy. And this weekend especially, and for the rest of the weekends. Let's do a quick check-in. Nana, let's start with you. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
How's it been? How's your weekend?
Pretty much same old. Just been working a lot, but
Boo! That's no fun, Nana. You're young and able. You're supposed to go outside, have some fun.
yeah.
Turn up.
Yeah. Gonna get outside. Go outside.
You got some fun summer
Outside
plans, though.
and a outside girl. Yes. What about you, Miss Tony? Tell us your little weekend wrap up.
Oh my gosh, my weekend was so lit. Unlike
that's a nice shirt.
Where
my shirt at?
I know.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
Tristan, they all bought them and they didn't say anything to anybody.
Wow. And they had them just like that?
Yep, from Amazon. They ordered them from Amazon to
Amazon.com.
come in on a delivery for our international
We had
day.
International Day at the church.
And 2 of them got shirts and nobody else.
I would have liked the one.
I would have liked one too, Tristan. I was there.
I will
Like
get y'all
what?
one. I will put some in the cards right now. Anyhow, my weekend wrap up. So Friday night, we went to the ICA. It was Caribbean First Fridays, put on by Althea from Caribbean Fashion Week.
Wow.
Always a great event.
Always a great event.
Always a good event.
I think it's everything. It's all the combination. It's the being in the seaport, being at the ICA,
that sunset, that environment,
Being by
the
the waterfront.
space,
yeah. Like it's all just very, very nice.
Everybody's very well dressed, like they're going to an event.
Yes.
Big shout out to Gary Banton with the music.
Banton.
Come on.
Gary Banton. If Gary Banton don't play nothing else, he should just do the ICA. Every and of course the Avenue on Spark FM Saturday nights from 6 to whatever it is. But Gary Banton gets out there at the ICA and shows off why he charges $500. Only $500 for that. I mean, yes. So great time that we had out there, and shout out to the bartenders at the ICA because they they be pouring from the shoulder like this, man. I was tilted. Also, Friday night, of course, was the start to the Jerk Fest, Rum and Brew Fest. Shout out to Lady Lee and DJ Live. Held it down
Tristan,
for
how
us.
was that?
It was amazing. Shout outs to Nicola and everybody that organized that event. My mother was one of the vendors out there.
Yes.
And oh my goodness, by the time from the beginning to the end, it was a great time. Allison Hines put on a great performance. Shout outs to Q Major. Shout outs to DJ Warlock, everybody that came out there that did a great time. It was a really nice time.
And then did you have some nice samples of rum and brew?
I did not, because my mother was jam-packed from the beginning to the end.
Really?
Good
for her.
Because there were only a few food vendors Friday night, right?
Yeah,
they only have a few.
4 or 5.
Yeah. And then, because Saturday is the Jerk Fest, like the actual food festival. But I saw a video of a pregnant mom in an animal print outfit dancing with Allison Hines Friday night, and I said, "Oh my gosh!" There were so many comments, but that looked like a really, really fun time. We of course got caught up in the vibe at the ICA, couldn't make it. But Saturday we were at the Jerk Fest all day.
Oh, goddamn day.
All day. And that was very cool. Like, it was cool. Like, there were people out there. People came with their setups. People came with their tents, with their blankets. They set up for the day.
Yeah.
I think this one family has their family reunion here every year because they come with their whole setup, grandma in the wheelchair, and they all got on, like, Jamaican shirts. And
on the screen, I have a short clip of Allison performing for Luma.
Oh, yes. Go ahead. Let me see.
I think this is when she did perform.
And so, Saturdays was really nice. Junior Toots performed, and then Third World performed Saturday night, and Saturday evening as the at the
show.
And then there were lots of other performers. Junior Rodigan DJ'd, Diamond Dale DJ'd.
Oh, nice.
There was Roots Alley Collective, of course. Thank you, Eno. Hey, Eno Boo. Lots and lots of people that were there. Lots of people had a great time. It was good, and there were a lot of food vendors.
I wish I went on a Saturday, but I couldn't.
Oh, there was so much food to be eaten. Shout out to Full Belly. Is that what Belly Full?
Belly Full.
Belly Full had a jerk chicken sale towards the end of the evening, and that was amazing. $10 for delicious.
Big up.
Yes, and there was another place, Bacon Barbecue. So they were doing brisket sandwiches inside of a bake.
Oh,
It's nice. It's nice.
here's a brief clip of Allison performing.
Yes, Ali. Look at that.
Good little crowd, right?
Wow.
There's got my mother right there working.
Oh, she was there front too.
Yeah, we right there, right by the stage.
Very nice. It was just it was a good time. So that was Saturday. Of course, there were so many other things that were going on Saturday. Follow Suit had their fundraiser up on the rooftop. I saw videos of that. That looked amazing. What else? Open Streets, Blue Hill Ave Open Streets was Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I got to pass by that for a little bit. And Finn's Fusion had their grand opening on Saturday as well.
Big shout out to Finn's Fusion. Man. He said he had a great turnout.
Yeah.
It was a great time, and people really, I love the fact that people could come out and really enjoy.
Absolutely.
What we enjoy every morning.
Yep.
Speaking of, they not open on Monday, which is a problem.
It is, because I would like a sing with you.
Me too, but that is what it is.
And shout out to Finn, because his post went went crazy.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people shared it. So thank you guys for helping out our good friend Finn by sharing.
iOctane passed through.
Yeah,
iOctane passed through.
And where was iOctane Saturday?
He was at the Voltage Lounge
but he was
Hyde
here
Park.
at Spark FM in the morning.
He was here at Spark FM in
Friday
the
night?
afternoon.
In the afternoon,
Yep,
okay.
and then from there he went to his event on Friday night.
And
Oh,
that
there
was
an event? There was an event?
it was an event. He had an event.
Big shout out to Dynamite Promotions, Goldfinger.
Did you see his shoes?
Whose shoes?
iOctane shoes. That was
I've barely been able to touch the social media, man.
Oh my gosh.
On Saturday, I had to go to, I had a bachelor's day.
Oh.
There was a bachelor's day. Shout out to Daryl Hyperrell from Vital.
Oh, yes,
yeah, man.
Hyperrell, yes.
He getting married, man. So we went and we did all the things.
That's
we did
so
Top
nice.
Golf. We did Supercharged, and then we went to the karaoke place downtown.
Oh, that's
Where
so
you could
cool.
rent a room. And so we had like a whole
Light Studio.
Viva
okay.
karaoke. It's like
Nice.
a little. They have like little rooms that you can rent out.
Not on Tremont Street.
On Tremont Street.
Oh, okay.
In the basement there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So they changed the name then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was real dope. I liked it.
Nice.
That was a vibe.
Oh, that sounds fun.
We went there at like 2 in the morning.
Shout out
drunk.
to him doing the thing. Black
man.
love wins. I love it. And then yesterday was a really, really chill day, but we did go to Scoops Way. Had their Kitties band launch yesterday, which was the Lime. 917.
yeah.
Which was such a nice lime, Scoop's Way backyard. It was very reminiscent. I felt like, oh my gosh, Cooler Fat. We were in there talking about that. And the costumes that they have for Kitty's Carnival, for B. Soka's Kitty's Carnival, that Scoop's Way has, designed by Designing Daryl, are so, so nice. And I need them to make it in a little bigger size because I want to wear one of that costume. It's so cute. Adorable. So that was yesterday. And I'm sure there was lots of other things going on yesterday. This was such a great weekend.
I had to DJ yesterday. Shout out to Jazz. I had to DJ for her baby shower as well. And then I also had to DJ at Nights Up Sundays every Sunday inside Fort Hill Barn.
Jazz
Lewis.
She got married this week.
No, baby shower.
And she got married this week.
Huh? So,
yes.
Okay.
Shout out to her. She had a big weekend. That is awesome. Anyhow,
so I guess it was a shower, wedding.
Well, I mean, the
reception.
wedding was maybe, I don't know. It was beautiful.
It was a mix-up.
But anyhow, so that was the weekend. Lots of stuff happening this weekend coming up too. Of course, the first thing, the Togetherness boat ride is coming up, and that is the thing.
We have some tickets for that this week as well.
Yes, that's this weekend, Saturday. If you don't know about the Togetherness boat ride, you are missing out. It is the premier boat ride of the season. It's going to be an animal print theme, which is my thing. And that's going to be Saturday night. Boat leaves at 8 o'clock, and it's going to be amazing as it is every year. Looking forward to that. So anyhow, let's get into this show. Yeah.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-387.
You are enjoying the miracle of radio.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio.
Spark FM. Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com.
Friends in the morning on Spark FM Online. We're going to get into this show. The weather this week is going to be crazy. There will be severe thunderstorms possible today with a heat wave expected for the rest of the week. And it's saying that New England is facing a major heat risk. There is a heat advisory right now. Right now it is 75 degrees here in Boston. And I think it's supposed to go up to like 84 degrees today. And then it's going to just get increasingly warmer throughout the week. So you guys, be safe, stay hydrated, stay sun protected, all of that stuff throughout the week. Let's get into the stories. Unspeakable tragedy. 9 dead and 30 hospitalized after a fire at a Fall River assisted living facility. I think this happened overnight. So that's, 9 people are dead and dozens of others were hospitalized after a fire at an assisted living facility in Fall River on Sunday night that officials are calling an unspeakable tragedy. Firefighters responding to the Gabriel House on Oliver Street around 9:30 p.m. on Sunday found heavy fire at the main entrance of the building, according to the Fall River Fire Department. Fall River Fire Chief Jeffrey Bacon said the scene was tricky and chaotic when crews first arrived on the scene because several residents were seen hanging out of the windows in doorways waiting to be rescued. Oh, that's so scary.
I have the clip right here.
Yeah.
Calls this an unspeakable tragedy. He confirms that 9 people lost their life. More than 30 people were transported to the hospital. 1 is still in critical condition. I want to show you some more firefighters just arrived here to the scene, and you can see behind where the front entrance of the building is. These firefighters returned here, the fire chief says, because they were able to save all the patient records from inside. They will be moved to a shelter where the survivors are staying right now. At least a dozen people were rescued over ladders. Police, fire, and EMS performing dozens of other rescues to save multiple lives. The fire chief says that there were about 70 residents in the building at the time of the fire. Firefighters responding here around 9:30 Sunday night to find heavy fire coming from the main entrance. The rescued victims, they were taken to local hospitals. 5 firefighters, they were also taken to the hospital, mostly with minor injuries. injuries. The fire chief confirming that they are all okay, and he believes that all 5 of them have been released from the hospital. The chief says that the fire attack was quick, but this was a very heavy smoke. He says every firefighter on duty in the city was there, and up to 30 firefighters that were off duty. They were recalled here to help. Take a listen to what he said about the response here.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't what we're designed to do here, right? We're here to save lives, and any time that any life is lost, a single life is lost, is a tragedy in our minds. It's a failure of our job. But we know that there are forces beyond our control, and that things like this unfortunately happen. It still makes it difficult to talk about and to think about and to fathom, really, for anybody.
That's awful. That is awful.
That's sad that they feel like they failed their job if somebody passes.
9 died.
9 people died,
Yeah.
but 30 hospitalized,
That's crazy.
including 5 firefighters.
Do they know what? Did they say what happened?
They didn't, and they said the fire was at the entrance of the building.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a trap. That's awful.
Terrible.
Assisted living. That's like a little. Is that seniors?
Yeah, seniors. Yeah. One person facing life-threatening injuries after being struck by a motor vehicle in Dorchester, Boston. Police say that a person is facing life-threatening injuries after being struck by a motor vehicle in Dorchester. According to police, around 12:07 p.m. on Saturday, officers were dispatched to the area of Charles Street and Dorchester Ave to reports of a pedestrian struck by a motor vehicle. Upon arrival, officers met with the driver, who remained on scene. Police say that the victim was rushed to a local hospital with life-threatening injuries. Additionally, homicide detectives and the fatal collision team have also responded to the scene, and their investigation remains ongoing. I need to look into why they call out homicide, the homicide team for like accidents and stuff. Sometimes homicide, that sounds intentional, right?
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
Homicide sounds like a murder.
Yeah, like murder.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. Boston officials say that the ongoing trash strike is a public health issue, and I agree.
Let me tell you something. That's just nasty. At this point, that's nasty. It's been hot.
Yeah.
It has been hot. I can only imagine the stench. This is the greatest protest of all time to me, because I would have been like, oh, you can have all of it. Have all the monies.
I mean, my trash, right? Like sometimes if I don't take I put a little food, something in my trash in the kitchen, and it's there for 2 days in this heat. It's like, OMG, gotta pick it up, throw it out. So I can't imagine what these heaps of trash smell like out there. Boston officials are calling on the Republic Services to return to the table and settle with trash workers, saying that ongoing strike is a public health emergency. Boston City Councilor Ed Flynn is among those publicly criticizing the company for what he describes as mistreatment of its workforce. It's about time Republic, which is a Fortune 500 company, treat their workers with respect, said Flynn.
Time Republic, which is a Fortune 500 company, treat their workers with respect. They're not doing that right now, and they're not being a good neighbor.
Officials are getting involved as the Republic trash strike heads into another week with no end in sight. Boston City Councilor Ed Flynn is one of many public officials calling out Republic and demanding a deal.
Republic is dragging their feet. They're not being fair to their workers. And we're standing up to say enough is enough. Treat these workers with respect. That's how we do things here in Boston and across Massachusetts.
And with workers still on the picket lines and out of the garbage trucks, trash is piling up. So more and more dumpsters across the greater Boston community are starting to look like this, with trash just piling up. Neighbors can see it, they can smell it. They say there are rodents and bugs throughout the community. Residents, neighbors, businesses alike, they're all fed up.
They're reaching out to us about the impact this is having. It's a quality of life issue. It's a public safety issue. It's a public health issue.
The Boston City Council just issued a letter to Republic informing them of the dangers of this public health issue, calling for a deal to be made immediately. Workers are demanding higher wages, something that Councilor Flynn believes they deserve.
They're not making great money. They're working hard. They're providing an exceptional service to residents across the Commonwealth. They're looking for a living wage. They're looking to support their families.
In Saucy, Logan Hall, WBZ News.
It is gross.
Is there any other trash company that they
there's
can?
other trash companies.
So
But
what?
this is the one that's serving those areas out there.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
can they not bring in another trash company
They
to
gonna have
service those out here? At this point, if it's rodents building up and maggots and stench and smell and all that. Unfortunately, this is not one of the ones that we can let ride out. They're gonna have to call in reinforcements to go pick up the trash. That's disgusting.
It is. It really is. And it really definitely is a health concern, especially in light of, they said, remember last week we reported that those rats are carrying some kind of disease.
Yeah.
And all kind of stuff. And then rats, once there's one, there's a million. And maggots, there's just a million maggots, and then there's 50 million thousand flies. It's gross. Everything is nasty. I don't like it.
Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah. Bike lanes are a hot topic in the race for Boston's top office, and they sure are. So on a scorching morning in late June, Josh Kraft gathered his supporters and the press on a sidewalk in West Roxbury to talk about a hot issue in Boston's mayoral race, bike lanes. Mayor Michelle Wu's chief challenger spoke a few feet from the bustling Center Street, a thoroughfare that city narrowed from 4 lanes to 2 for about a mile stretch in 2023. The overhaul was meant to slow traffic. A pedestrian was fatally hit by a car in the area a few years earlier. And like in many Boston neighborhoods, bike lanes were installed as part of a broader street safety project. Kraft, the son of billionaire New England Patriots owner Bob Kraft, called Wu's hard to read because I'm reading. Every time I see Wu, I'm seeing Wu-Tang because they was here this weekend too. Wu's safety measures a mess of flex posts, speed bumps, raised sidewalks, traffic lanes that abruptly shift to only turning and confusing pointed arrows. He's seizing on a topic that's pitted drivers and business owners against cyclists and pedestrians across the city's neighborhoods. The debate in West Roxbury mirrors the battle lines on this issue across the city. And this just goes on to talk about this bike lane thing that everybody is.
People know how to pull at certain things.
Yes. And the bike lanes, the bike lanes are a lot. I'm looking at the picture right now from the Mass Ave bridge.
Yeah.
They made the Mass Ave bridge one lane. One whole lane is bike.
That pissed me off because I was like, I understand, I am not against bikers or bike lane. I want to make the disclaimer very disclaimed.
Yeah.
I'm not against bike lanes. I'm against you taking out a full lane of car traffic to put a full lane of bike lane and still only have one bike at a time go through it.
Right.
Why you can't make it smaller? A bike is a two-wheeler.
Look, there's this picture right here that they're showing by the Boston Commons. It is a whole lane. That's ridiculous. By Dudley Library. Why?
Tristan's drive spot.
Yep.
But American Legion Highway. We used to take that every single day back and forth.
Yep.
The most people I've seen on there was maybe 3 people throughout the year.
I never saw
and
anybody.
it's the one old Asian man that runs in it.
Yeah.
The one time I saw people driving down American Legion, it was like 60 bikers, and it was in the middle of the street.
And they weren't in the bike lane.
Nope.
Right, exactly. Janet, good question. Why is he in West Roxbury, though? This isn't a West Roxbury issue. It's not. It is a city of Boston, inner city of Boston issue. Put the bikers on the sidewalk, I'm just saying. I don't know if they need to be on the sidewalk. I think that they could have a little dedicated lane. A little dedicated lane. They don't need a whole street
because they
car with lane.
Big enough so that families could. But I ain't seen no whole family.
You ever see a whole family? And when you see a family, don't the father just have the little cart behind him?
Literally,
girl in
or the mother have the basket in the front with the little thing. It don't. I ain't never seen five family members drive.
No.
Next to each other.
And they can't ride next to each other anyways. Their legs be hitting each other.
Like, what did you put the mama on the back and in the front and then the children and then the father in the back with the baby and the dog?
Exactly. Y'all want them to ride in a straight line like, hey, we the monkeys. Come on now.
Not hey, we the monkeys.
What about bike trails? You know that bike trail from Forest Hills to that cuts through Jackson and Roxbury and everything?
I didn't know that.
There's a nice little bike trail and it's fire.
Janet said there's a throughway on Storo for both pedestrians and bikers. It can be done. Give us back our streets. Yeah, give us back our streets.
So is that what Bob Kraft is fighting for? He's against the bike lanes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and what is he saying about them? Is he saying that there's a different way to do it, or is this attack on Woo's bike lanes?
I feel like it's both.
Yeah, probably both.
'Cause everybody's just been hating Woo recently.
Articles are just so
It's
long.
so long. It's very long.
Well, he's saying that it's a mess. He's seizing on the topic that pitted drivers and business owners against cyclists and pedestrians.
It
across the
is.
city's
It
neighborhoods.
is. Yeah.
The debate in West Roxbury mirrors the battle lines on this issue across the city. So then there's people saying what they're giving their opinions on it and their opinions on it. But basically, it seems like back in 2022, the Wu administration committed to create safe streets for all modes of transportation, unveiling a plan to expand bike lanes in the city by 9.4 miles and install thousands of speed bumps and raise crosswalks to slow cars down and reduce crashes. As of this year, 15 miles of bike lanes have been installed, according to the city.
It was supposed to be 9. How we get to 15?
Exactly. Biking advocates are all for it, of course. Boston has been a notoriously dangerous city for those traveling on two wheels. Many feel there should be more bike lanes with safer features that connect seamlessly throughout the city. Cycling 7 miles through Boston with two bike enthusiasts, it's clear that not all bike lanes are made equal. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what they're saying, but anyhow, it's too much bike lanes.
I mean, this is a controversial question too. One of the things that we were talking to a local rep about, and they were like, how we want people to come to the city, right?
Yeah.
We want people to want to come to the city of Boston and explore. Is that true?
Yeah.
The inner city?
Yeah, because like one thing about, I know like these past times I keep going back to college, but college brought the world to me, and I got to saw a lot of things in downtown. So I was very thankful and grateful. So one thing that I kept seeing from people who was out of the state, out of the country and everything, they're very mobile people, self-mobile people. They only take like Ubers or cars when it's cold or anything, but still some of them will be on the electric scooters, motorbikes, if they can skateboard, you know. And I was a part of that. I was a part of that community as well because I needed to get to class faster from my dorm, and it was a bit of a stretch walking. So, you know, sometimes riding a bike or a skateboard would do the job.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm asking if, like, how we were in the seaport the other day, right? And what did we go to this? Oh, for Caribbean night. And then after that, we were just kind of walking down the seaport. There was the big seaport thing. Everybody was in there. Hey, girl, everybody was in there. Is that what we want here on Blue Hill Ave?
No, I don't.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I think that there are different places to do different things.
Yeah.
I think that when you come down to Roxbury, Dorchester, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we want people to patronize our businesses and stuff like that. But it's not literally built for like tourism and socialism.
It absolutely
you know?
is not. And I thought that when the officials said that to us, I thought it was complete crap. And I was just like, I don't think that that's what we want at all.
We were talking about El Punto,
the restaurant,
and how they're gonna be like a big after party club after the restaurant, and how that's gonna cause a lot of congestion and foolishness in the community. And he was like, well, we want people to come here. Same thing with the bike lanes and the middle bus lanes. I heard another stupid girl say something like, oh, I remember when I was young and now I don't even shop here, I go out. Shut up. You don't have to shop here. You can still get the same pizza and everything that you got here. I don't think it needs to be expanded that the people that live in the seaport are now coming down to Blue Hill Ave to go to Brothers for breakfast.
I'm going to go spend the day in Roxbury.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I don't think that this part of the city was designed and created for tourism and socialism and things. It's a residential city. It's inner city where people live, and if we want to go out to do something else, we go to the seaport. I don't want what happens at the seaport to come here. I don't want you to put an F1 F1 racing thing on Harambe Park.
No.
So that I want to go to the seaport to do that.
Yeah.
And dress
I
up
do want
nice.
them to put a Chick-fil-A right there.
As well.
That's it.
No.
Yes.
No, I even say no to that. Because if that's your question, I was telling my cousin last night. I'm like, yo, the gentrification here is crazy.
Yeah.
I was just looking.
But
out.
I believe in gentrifying ourselves.
No. I get that. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying that towards every store. Every store that we have is not a product of gentrification. It's just about the attention that the changes here that's happening in Blue Hill is gaining.
Yeah.
And I constantly every day I'd be like, damn, I would never thought Mattapan would have this.
Yeah, I love what's happening on Blue Hill Ave for us.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Yeah.
But don't ask me because I believe in segregation. Keep us over here.
Same. Same.
Malcolm X had it right.
Yeah, listen.
Same.
Listen.
All right. Shit.
All right, we done crossed over the bike lanes and something else. We gonna have to keep going where we going. Boston area squeaked into the top 10 of the most educated cities per Nerd Wallet. And didn't we already know that?
We knew that.
We
have all of the most famously known schools right here up the
schools,
street.
educational hospitals, the culinary arts, all of that stuff. Arts, period. So the city didn't get first place. And how do you like those apples? I don't know. 1 minute, whatever. Boston made it on the list of the most educated cities in the nation, which likely doesn't come as a shock. But what may be surprising is that the city, which is home to some of the world's most renowned educational institutions, barely reached the top 10. Boston, along with Cambridge and Newton, got the 10th spot on a recent report conducted by Wallet Hub. The study compared the 150 largest metro areas in the U.S. using data from the U.S. Census Bureau, GreatSchools.org, Yelp, and other organizations, nabbing the top 3 spots: Ann Arbor, Michigan, Durham, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Madison, Wisconsin.
What? North Carolina?
Michigan, North Carolina, and Wisconsin.
Well, a lot of educated people move to North Carolina too.
They move there, but they don't get educated there. Oh, no, well, I mean, there are some good schools in North Carolina, definitely, but Wisconsin?
So we're in the bottom 3?
No, we're in the top 10.
We're in the top 10, but the bottom 10. Boston had a total score of 77.9 and ranked number 8. And a quality of education and attained a gap of 66% according to the report. Dang. Wow. So we're not... That's dumb. That's dumb. We know we're the smartest. Whatever. So that's that. That was very interesting.
And that's why they hate us. That's why the administration, who is dumb, hates Boston because we're not dumb, and they are on a campaign to dumb America down so that they can continue to do whatever the foolishness that they're doing. And America keeps on allowing them to do that, which is same thing as Boston Carnival, but whatever.
We can't control them. They're in the cult. The stupid is, the stupid does.
It is. Cambridge, Massachusetts is to close streets around a condo building in danger of collapsing, and that's very scary. A waterfront condo building in Cambridge is at the risk of collapsing. The streets surrounding it will be closed. Now the entire neighborhood is affected. Where is a waterfront in Cambridge?
Waterfront in Cambridge.
Mount Auburn Street?
Oh, I know what they're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, they're probably waterfront, like to the river.
Oh, to the river.
Boy, I am only on the Cambridge Bridge. That's it. That's it. That's the Cambridge that I went to in Harvard Square. I was like, nope, it's not there. It's not there.
Where's the water?
As long as they don't mess with public graffiti alley.
Oh, that's true. You're right. First reported on the news. The news first reported on the unsafe conditions at the Riverview condominiums at 221 Mount Auburn back in November. The city is now taking over the demolition and will shut down part of the street starting on Saturday, July 12th, and it could last for months. All of the residents, many of whom are seniors, were forced to move out last year after serious structural problems were uncovering during repairs to the roof. It's a little crazy, but it's a little more crazy that the building might fall. So the city's got to do what it's got to do to ensure everybody is safe, said Kim Rubin, who lives next door to the building. I think it's a shame, and I feel bad for the people who lived there, a lot of whom were older and had to go find new places to live. But I think right about now, we just want everybody to be safe.
What happens with?
It's like in danger of collapsing.
Oh, remember the one in Florida?
The one in Florida.
Good. Take them out.
Yeah, the sections of Mount Auburn and Spark Street around the building will be closed until the building is demolished. 2 bus routes will be rerouted, and it leaves a lot of questions for neighbors.
Here's the clip right here.
Standing tall, inspectors worry the Riverview condo building is too unsafe and could collapse. Now the city of Cambridge is taking over the demolition process.
It's a little crazy, but it's a little more crazy that that building might fall.
Yeah.
So the city's got to do what it's got to do to ensure everybody's safe.
Kim Rubin lives next door to the troubled condo building on Mount Auburn Street. Last November, we first told you about how everyone was forced to move out because of serious structural problems uncovered during a roof repair project.
I think it's a shame, and I feel bad for the people who lived there, a lot of whom were older and had to go find new places to live.
Starting next week, Mount Auburn and Spark Streets around the building will be closed until the building is demolished, and 2 bus routes will be rerouted, leaving a lot of questions.
Just how long it's going to take and what the people around here should expect.
Neighbors should expect the closure to last months, according to the city.
Wow. I think that's going to be pretty rough. That's going to be, and the hospital's like right around the corner too. So
What's that, Memorial
this is
Drive?
a pretty popular.
Pretty much Memorial Drive. Yeah. That's like going to Framingham, like going around that.
Not Framingham.
Not that big.
No, Cambridge.
Cambridge.
Going towards Belmont and
yeah,
going towards that way. But I have a question. Isn't that going to affect the buildings around it too? The
construction,
the demolition
yeah.
around it and all that. Won't that have some kind of residual effects to those things? That's scary.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
I'm glad that they caught it.
Yeah,
like that. At the end of the day, like I'm glad that if y'all got to go find somewhere else to stay for a few months or whatever, go find somewhere else to stay because it's better than risking your life living in somewhere that's gonna collapse. I'll never get that image out of my head of that building.
Yeah,
with all of those people and them searching through that rubble.
Yeah,
to
that was
find
right before we went to our Miami Carnival, right? That was scary.
Real quick, let me just address this young lady here. Pretty in Peach would like to perform at our upcoming event. Pretty in Peach, can you email sparkfmonline1@gmail.com and we'll be back in touch with you.
Yes.
There's a building on High Park Ave I'm waiting to fall too. Roof's already caved in. Yeah, like it down.
Yeah.
Like I don't even want to even know. Like it should be 311 to the moon and shut down immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
And then mass beach closures. Nearly 40 beaches closed on Sunday. Yesterday.
Nearly 4D?
4D.
That's all the beaches.
I was like, we got more than 4. We got that many. That many. So several beaches across Massachusetts are closed on Sunday, July 13th. Nearly 40 beaches were closed, mostly due to the high bacteria levels, according to the Department of Public Health. One of those is the main beach at Walden Pond State Reservation, which will remain closed for the entirety of summer 2025 as a new state-of-the-art $6.1 million bathhouse is constructed. Red Cross Beach at Walden. Y'all couldn't build it before the summer? $6.1 million bathhouse. Red Cross Beach at Walden Pond will remain open with no lifeguards. And here is a list of the closed beaches.
Everyone.
Every single one.
Ashby, Ashland, Beverly,
Boston, Constitution at the middle.
North and Rec Center, Malibu, Tenian Beach.
And all
ain't that Tenian Beach? Ain't that Castle Island?
Yes. And Malibu Beach too. All due to bacterial exceedance.
How do you get that out? They got to put a little chlorine in it.
They got to mix the chemicals. They need to put a pool cleaner in there.
Yeah.
I don't know what they got to do. Bourne, Brewster, Brookfield, Chatham, Concord, Danvers, Dartmouth, Eastham,
Gloucester.
The who?
Gloucester is on
That's
there?
what the Gloucester is not there.
Gloucester's cold as hell. It might as well be there.
Quincy, Wollaston at Channing Street, Milton Street, Rice Road, and Satcham due to bacterial exceedance. Salem, Springfield, Swampscott, Swansea, Templeton, Westminster, Winchester, and Winthrop. All of those beaches. And why are the beaches closed? Bacteria in beach water can come from a variety of sources. Storm water, rain runoff, failing or malfunctioning septic systems, combined and sanitary sewer overflows, leaking sewer pipes, illegal sewer hookups, wildlife and pet waste, and agricultural runoff. In order to ensure beaches are safe for swimming, the DPH test the waters anywhere from daily to monthly, depending on how likely the beach is to have water quality issues and its popularity. If the beach is used often or is prone to water quality issues, then it's tested more often. Beaches remain closed until laboratory analysis shows bacteria levels are within the acceptable range for safe swimming. So there's, oh, you know what's not closed? Hogan's Pond is not closed.
I bet you, because it's not bad. Hogan's Pond is probably one of the cleanest parks that we have here.
Laboratory analysis for all beach samples takes approximately 24 hours, so it is common for a beach closure to last a day or two following the exceedance.
And it's funny how y'all MFers that grew up off of Hogan's Pond, that drank the water, swam in it, had a burger, eat some chicken, all kind of stuff, now is turning your little nasty nose up at Hogan's Pond, who held y'all down your whole life.
Well,
like maybe a year ago, I went there and waded in the water.
Oh, you waded in it?
Yeah, I walked my feet. I'm grown now. I don't go in water, period.
You don't see how I be glowing in the dark a little bit? That's from being...
Whatever. Y'all gonna keep on acting up. Y'all children ain't gonna learn no culture or nothing like that. Y'all just little bougie children that don't like to be in pool, and that's why they gotta go all the way to Bridgewater.
Our kids only like to be in hot tubs.
They're forgetting to put down one more factor about the bacteria, but it could be purposeful because it's a little bit morbid. Dead bodies.
Yes, dead bodies. That's that's exactly what I was thinking.
So
dead
like,
bodies.
there's been plenty of times where like kids would like play in water and find a dead body.
In my whole life, I ain't never found a dead body in my whole entire life.
I believe that there are dead bodies at the bottom of Hogan's Pond.
You don't. They was them same dead bodies was there when you was in Hogan's Pond.
I know, because
swimming.
That's where it comes from. Honestly, remember they said that there used to be like a sinkhole or something down in Hogan's Pond. Used to people in, so there was a whole bunch of bodies. That was a rumor that I heard in my teen years, and that has just stuck with me that there are.
But you have been there in your adult years as well.
I have. The last time that I was in Hogan's Pond was when was a baby. We had those
big, strong, strapping young man.
Oh my!
So how do y'all feel about Charles River?
No, and also
I've seen people swim.
Yeah,
in Charles River.
There was a Charles River swim that was scheduled for this weekend, and they had to they couldn't do it because of the bacteria in the water.
Yeah, that's Murder River right there for you.
So it causes gastrointestinal symptoms, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and abdominal pain, respiratory symptoms like a sore throat, cold, cough, runny nose, and sneezing, dermatological issues, skin rash and itching, eye and ear symptoms, irritation, earache and itching, and flu-like symptoms, fever, and chills. You can get all of that if you go wading in this bacteria-infested water.
That's nasty.
Yes.
Again, Hogan's Pond is not on that list, so y'all can go and swim there at your leisure with the dead bodies.
But not only can you right now, you can't get to Hogan's Pond because it's the only safe body of water.
Hogan's Pond be packed to the max, and these people talking about it's nasty. Are you kidding me?
That's why it ain't safe no more, because it be packed.
It was packed. You guys had to get there at 5 o'clock in the morning to be at the packed Hogan's Pond for y'all little nasty children to go in there and spit in it. Out of here. I
need to see the people.
I can't believe you adults.
Let me see. I'm gonna bring my own.
Turn your nose up to
my
the
own
culture.
test kit. So I can test the waters. Anyhow, history of the Greenway. Are we getting into that?
Yeah. This is interesting.
Tell us, Greenway history. It has been a long and winding road. Decades of advocacy and land takings, policy making, and tens of millions of taxpayer dollars have created the 8.2 mile Neponsit Greenway, as we know it today. And here's a brief look at the key milestones. Oh, the Neponsit Greenway.
Yeah.
You know what? That is very, very interesting. Danielle, we've gone there a couple of times, famously when we lost the keys and were stuck out there in the rainstorm.
Oh, yes. That's a good place.
So the Neponsit Greenway has developed and developed and developed since 1991. There has been lots of developments over there. There are pictures here. Check out this article. Through the years, many things have changed. And right now, to the point where in July of 2025, they have opened the walkway. So the latest section of the Greenway, a 0.7 mile connection between Tenian Beach and Morrissey Boulevard, opened for the public on July 3rd. It is very, very nice. When you come off the bridge, you know the bridge is like that. You see the walkway, and it's very, very nice over there. So you guys check that out. take a part of the rich history that is provided for us right here
where does it
in
start?
Boston. It starts, it's like, in front of UMass Boston.
Oh,
but it's
okay,
just,
okay.
it's very small, just a very, very small little walkway. But it's really, really nice. They fixed it up. It's nice. It's got this nice plaque in front of it.
Basically walk from Dorchester to downtown.
No. Just from Dorchester to more Dorchester.
Oh.
That's all. But very, very nice. Check it out. And so that is the local news. We're going to take a quick pause for the pause. When we come back, we have a representative from Maha coming in here to talk about the things that they are doing here in the city of Boston. And so we will get into that in just a few minutes. Saucy and Friends online, Spark FM in the morning.
Hey Chris, what you talking about? Ain't no pool party at my house.
Why are you addressing Chris?
All those things.
You are now listening to Spark FM.
Each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. inside the Avenue, where you bring the drinks and we bring the vibes. My name is Gary Banton alongside my co-host Big Trini right here in SparkFMOnline.com, the number one place for soca, hip hop, R&B, and more. Each and every Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the Avenue.
Hey Boston, are you ready? It's time for the 3rd annual Boston Titties Carnival. The bands are getting ready, the costume is looking amazing, and we can't wait to see all the kids having a good time on the road. It's all happening on Friday, August 16th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., parade starting 12 p.m. We are marching from Talbot and the Suburban Ave all the way to Berkshire Boys and Girls Club. Want to join the fun? Tell a grown-up to check out social media pages to find a band for you to jump up with. See you on the road!
How serious is youth vaping? Irreversible lung damage serious. 1 in 10 kids vape serious, which warrants a serious conversation from a serious parental figure like yourself. Not the seriously know-it-all sports dad or the seriously smart podcaster. It requires a serious conversation that is best had by you. No, seriously, the best person to talk to your child about vaping is you. To start the conversation, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Looking for a meaningful way to engage with your community and make a difference? Volunteer with the Massachusetts Senior Medicare Patrol Program and help prevent Medicare fraud. Visit masmp.org. This project is supported by a grant from the U.S. Administration for Community Living.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. Why we in communities and works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Spark FM.
I know you nasty. She be touching on her own body.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
Says she wanna take me away. Says she wanna take me away. Says she wanna show me the way.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at SparkFMOnline.com.
Turn us up.
Spark FM.
Yeah, that sounds hot. On my shirt.
Leave your faces, we some demons. You should know that we dang with me. I'm famous. I'm back. That glizzy, leave your faces, we some demons. You should know that we dang with me. I'm famous. I do my dance. I got the
sauce. I got that whoop, that's how I walk. I got the za, wait, that's a out. I got the drop. I'm from the jacks, I am not from the block. Cause on my neck, running get shot. So free T-Watt to the day that I die. Brody gon' tell me who with cops. I do my dance, I got the sauce. I got that whoop, that's how I walk. I got the za, wait, that's a out. I got the drop. I'm from the jacks, I am not from the block. This on my neck, get shot. So free T-Watt to the day that I die. Brody gon' tell me who cops.
You're listening to Spark FM online.
Oh, right. Check. Headphones for our guests, Mr. Sirs. Yes, thank you. That way you can hear everything and can you hear good? Yeah. All right, perfect. And you'll speak right into that mic. You can bring it right to you. Just make sure that people can hear you loud and clear. So welcome. We have a representative from MAHA. If you don't know what MAHA is, this is a interview that you guys should really pay attention to if you've ever had any dreams, aspirations, or goals about owning your own home. MAHA means the Massachusetts Affordable Home Ownership Alliance. It is a nonprofit organization, and I will have our guest. First of all, what is your name?
Jesse D'Ambrosio.
Jesse. Hi, Jesse. I just learned that just now, so I don't know why I forgot it. But Jesse, welcome to Spark FM. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Thanks for having me.
No, glad for being here. MAHA is one of those places that I've always wanted to talk to about the great things that you guys are doing. So you can tell us a little bit more about what MAHA is and what you guys have been doing?
Well, we've been around. This is our 40th anniversary this year, and we primarily do homeowner education, first-time home buyer education, and we also have classes for homeowners and one specifically for people trying to buy a condo. Wow. But one of the things that we do that's different is that we organize all the people that take our classes. I'm one of the organizers, and we do a presentation at the end of every class, letting our members know how these programs that they're all really excited about came about, and they came about with people power.
Yeah, and what does that mean? How do you put something like this together with just people power? Because I think people don't understand how powerful they are when they join forces. So how did that come about?
Like I said, with talking to people in the classes. So first of all, we know they are interested in buying a home. So they're interested in home ownership, and educating them. And I mean, we also organize people to go out and vote, and meeting with their the city council, state legislators. That is where we're able to, these programs get created through laws and grants. And so we have meetings every month with our members, and we work with our members to decide what our agenda that we're going to be pursuing at any given time is. And then we have big events like this one that we're having tomorrow at the Reggie Lewis, where we're trying to get as many of our members as possible out for a housing fair where they can get information on first-time home buying for homeowners and for renters, and also a mayoral forum.
Is it like, and I'm just dissecting the event. So it is a homeowner, like workshop, not workshop, like
information
fair.
Like
a festival.
Like information fair. They'll be able to get information from all kinds of different state and city organizations. They will be some of the lenders there that help to provide first-time home buying loans. There'll be city agencies there, Mayor's Office of Housing. There'll be state agencies there. I think Age Song will be there. So it's a great place for people to get resources on housing in general, across the city of Boston and outside of Boston.
Oh, that's information for buyers, owners, and renters. So that's good.
And so, like, what is we hear all the time about housing issues. We hear all the time that it's hard to purchase houses and stuff
Especially in
like
the
that.
city.
Yeah. Is that true? And what does Maha do to kind of help ease people into home ownership, even in the light of like inflation? And is it a buyer's market versus a seller's market? Like all of those things, like, are people still actively pursuing this? Like, or
yeah, and I mean, I spoke to someone 2 days ago that just she's been trying for years, and she just got her new home through the lottery.
Yeah.
And I was so excited for her. It is extremely expensive in Boston, and it is very hard to find a home, but it's not impossible.
Yeah.
With these programs that we help the city create, like with down payment assistance, we have a first generation home buyer program called Stash for people that their parents never owned a home or lost it through foreclosure. We do credit counseling, and they save $2,000, and the city matches it $10,000 up to $20,000.
Really?
Yeah. And and we've been trying to get that program throughout the state.
Yeah.
The state did have some money for us, but the need was so great. They gave us some, I don't remember the exact amount, and we were hoping for it to go for a year. It went for 6 months.
Wow.
The need is so
Yeah.
great.
I love the people who take advantage of it early, though, because it means that it went to good use.
Yeah,
And that there are some people a little bit more ready than others. So, while some people are like, oh, I'll maybe do that, other people's like, oh, I need help now.
Yeah.
Help me now. Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
With the current administration, the way that it is, and cutting funding for this and that, how is that affecting the work that Maha is doing?
City administration or?
Well,
in general.
Statewide and then trickling down into the city. I mean, nationwide, excuse me.
Nationwide.
Yeah.
Well, there are, from the federal government, they are talking about all kinds of cuts to housing.
Yeah.
And that is why it's really important that we focus locally right now. And that's why we're having this mayoral forum. And it is focused completely on housing.
Okay.
We have 5 questions that we'll be asking them. It is all about housing with an emphasis on home ownership.
Right.
Because right now we're not going to have a lot of influence through the federal government. So
Yes.
we've been working with the city and the state to make sure that these programs that we have fought for decades to have do not get cut.
Yeah.
And you have to have your voice heard.
Absolutely.
So with what is expected might be coming from up high, trickling down to states and cities. We want to make sure that we keep affordable home ownership in the forefront of our state and city's mind.
Absolutely.
Of our elected officials here.
Yeah, good. Great.
So again, and just to keep reiterating this so people know, it is July 15th, which is tomorrow. It is from, what time is it from?
6 o'clock.
Starting at 6 p.m.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you guys are having it in the evening. Usually we
People
see
gotta
things
work.
like this. Okay. Because usually things are like 10 a.m. to 2. And I'm like, when do we get to go?
Right.
So this is great. From 6 to
6 o'clock is the home ownership resource fair, and
then
at 6:30
6:30
p.m. they're going to be having a community meeting.
Okay, and so at this place, it's just going to be a bunch of resources and vendors that can help you walk you through the home ownership process. Another big part of this is the mayoral forum.
Yes.
Why did you couple a mayoral forum in this? Well, it's good because the more people that come, they can hear about our candidates, and then they get more information. So I just answered that question.
Yes, you did.
Thank you very much. But tell us about this mayoral forum.
Well, like I said, it'll be focused strictly on housing. And we have 5 questions that we've given to the candidates, so they should be prepared. We ask for commitments, and what we're also known at Maha is for follow through.
Yeah.
So, as soon as whoever wins, we're calling and commitments that they made.
Hello.
Exactly.
Put on their neck.
Remember us? We need housing. We need affordable home ownership.
I have heard of just some, trickle. There are 3 mayoral candidates right now. I only see 2. Is there a reason why?
There are
Domingos is not
actually 4.
4, yes. The
And
other
we
mayor.
are going to have a second forum on August 17th online for the other 2 candidates. We really want to get deep into our questions, and we only have an hour, and so that's why we're doing 2 candidates at a time.
Okay.
What are the 5 questions? Do you mind?
I can give you. I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to tell you. But I can give you. We're asking about stash. We're asking about IDP, inclusionary development funds. We're asking about. Oh God. Now off the top of my head, it's hard to remember. But I mean, I've been spending the last 3 months working with our members, creating these questions. So we didn't just create these questions as Maha. We've been meeting with our members since February to, just the whole basis of how this meeting was going to happen. So, we're talking over 100 people coming together like every month and different times and figuring out exactly what we want to ask.
Very specific questions, and you want to give them enough time to answer.
Yeah. This things like this are just so really interesting because like you are speaking to people who could end up being our leadership at this fair where we're learning about housing, which is such a big topic for both of them.
Huge.
Because everywhere you go, everybody's like housing. From a Maha's perspective, do you believe that there is a housing issue or an affordability to get into those housing issues? Because I'm just kind of confused.
It's both.
Okay.
It is both. I mean, the city is totally unaffordable, and part of the reason is not enough have been built since the 2008 housing crisis. Building of housing all over the United States has really slowed down. And
are we technically in a housing crisis right now?
I'd say so.
Okay.
And that's true. Like, I don't see
Certainly
houses being built.
Yeah.
I see apartment buildings being built and buildings and buildings and buildings, but no houses. I mean, very rarely do you see.
And high end being built.
Exactly.
And not enough for middle income and low income people. I mean, it's all about like the high-end condos. I mean, look at Seaport.
And that what was very surprising to me too is that like instead of them building more affordable housing, they raised what is considered
affordability is.
Considered minimum, like minimum income. And it's like
affordable for who?
Right. So now like low income is 91,000 or something like that. It's like, wait a minute, what about us down here? So that was crazy to me. But yeah, I worked with Maha years ago and got my first time home buyer certificate. And
Me too.
But I think
I did too.
We definitely have to go do it again.
The certificate runs out after 3 years, so come back.
That was So I definitely and I'm interested in coming back, but I think that I will attend this because I'm interested in both parts. I want to know about home ownership and stuff, and then I definitely want to hear what these candidates have to say about what's going on here. And we really thank you guys for organizing this and for doing this because I think it's very important for so many people in the city.
And I'm assuming this is Woo and Craft?
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is a free event, everybody.
Okay, that's what I'm about to say. Is it?
It is a free event, and we actually will serve pie. Everybody will get an individual little tabletop pie after.
I was just about to say, is there food? Because honey, they gotta be food at 6:00.
I like a pie. They're encouraging everybody to register. It's not required, but please do register. You can find the information on mahahome.org under their organizing tab. And
go register right now.
Please come out and support this and get information. We always say like so many people don't know.
Yes,
we don't know, and ignorance is not an excuse. Go out there because there are resources for you out here.
Yes, there are.
How long have you been with Maha?
Started right before the pandemic in 2019, and I started as a volunteer.
Oh, really?
I took a first-time home buying class. The organizer came in and did their presentation. I had just moved back to Boston from San Francisco and seen gentrification in San Francisco. I was the first person to raise my hand and was like, yes, count me in. I want to volunteer to organize with you guys because I thought I am not going to watch this again and not have my voice heard somewhere in there.
That's interesting. So you came from San Francisco, California, being the most expensive place to live in the country, to coming back here. How was it? What was the difference like for you?
It was strange. I grew up in Boston, but I lived in San Francisco for like 30 years, considered that home, and and I always would come and visit and didn't see, at least around here, from Mattapan, not much changed. But then when I came back in 2016, I saw those really telltale signs, small signs of like, oh, change, gentrification. I remember this happening,
triggered,
completely triggered. And I was just I felt really strongly about, I've I'm not going to stop gentrification,
Yeah.
but I want my voice heard this time. In
Yeah.
San Francisco, by the time we realized it, we were gentrified.
Okay,
It was
yeah.
done, and I felt like, oh no, I want to definitely push
well,
that.
Thank you for that, because you know there's not a lot of there are a lot of people that are out here doing good work. But you coming down here, seeing what you could have avoided before, and really jumping into action, starting off as a volunteer, and now advocating for the organization as a whole. I think it's really commendable, and more of us need to start doing that. Like, be the change we want to see.
Absolutely.
It's a very simple concept that a lot of people don't take advantage of. So thank you for your service. So this is home ownership community action at the Reggie Lewis Center. That is tomorrow, starting at 6 p.m. Get there early, get a seat, talk to people, find out how you can get some assistance to get you the home.
Yes.
and sign up for a class. Do you have to take a first-time homeowners class before you get a house?
Oh, well, to be qualified for these programs,
Yeah.
like the down
Yeah.
payment assistance and things like that, you have to have a certificate, and it lasts for 3 years when you take a class.
Yeah.
I'm definitely aged out of that. I need to go redo it. And the classes, when are home ownership classes?
The first-time home buying classes, twice a month. And then the condo classes and the homeowner classes are once a month.
Okay.
And you can just sign up at our website. I
know we're supposed to be
take a class
wrapping
and
up.
then.
But what is the difference between home ownership and condo ownership?
Yeah.
Like, is there a huge difference?
Well, yeah. I mean, with a condo, you
You're
have
just
condo
in a living
association
situation. Oh,
and
yes.
And so you got to know how to
Fees and-
exactly.
Yeah.
And so you got to know how to deal with that. And
Yeah.
and, we want to make sure before people get into whatever different kind of home that they're educated about what they're getting into.
That's so
So can you take
interesting.
both?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
you can take all three if you want.
Okay, good.
I took
okay.
all three because I didn't know what I was gonna. I wanted to be prepared for whatever I could get.
Right, exactly. Okay, good.
Maha needs to start having commercial real estate classes too, because there's a lot of us out here that can sit down and learn something. Okay,
Right.
before it's too late.
It's never too late.
No, okay, so this is great. Twice a week, twice a month. But before you even get there, we just need you guys to show up tomorrow from 6 o'clock at the Reggie Lewis Center, so you can learn more information about all of these programs and everything Maha has to offer. And then the cherry on the top is that you get pretty much an intimate one-on-one fireside, panel or chat with two of the leading candidates for Boston mayor. And I stress this part especially because whoever is leading you is going to be leading you across these programs and funding them and all kinds of stuff. So it's important for us to be there, get involved, engage, and ask questions, because this is about you, Boston.
Yes.
You can't say you didn't know when the people is bringing you the things.
That's right.
that you
That's
need.
right.
Any last minute things? How can we find Maha? How can we find more information about this? If we want to go register online, what do we do?
Well, you go to mahahome.org and to register for taking a class, you can just click on take a class. Our building is at 1803 Dorchester Ave near Ashmont. And so people are welcome to come in and see us also.
Absolutely.
I just want to say
love
one more
this.
thing. They also have an estate planning class.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's new, and that's why I forgot about it.
Oh, but that's good.
Go
Tell us
ahead,
a little bit about that.
speak to it.
I
don't. It's new.
Yeah, it's new.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
It's going to
I
be
don't want
happening
to
on.
stick my foot in my mouth.
It's starting on July 30th in person. So estate planning class. It's going to be Wednesday, July 30th at 10 a.m. at the it's Cambridge Senior Center, but still, it's great resource to have, of course. So
And I
check it
didn't
out.
even realize also that you guys are in charge of Taste of Dorchester too, right?
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
That is our main
pass.
fundraiser.
Yeah.
That pass or did
It's always the last Thursday in April.
Okay.
So next year.
I remember that. Yeah. I wanted to go this year, and I don't know what happened. Something
year.
else happened at the same time. But all of my faves are on there, so I'm upset.
Yeah.
You guys need to do another one at the end of the year.
Look at this. Maha has had 51,571 graduates from their home buyer and homeowner classes since they started in 1991. That's amazing. That's
Yeah, we average around 3,000 people a year.
3,000 a year. Wow.
That tells you
Yeah,
the
that's
need.
right there. Wow. Okay. All right. Well,
all
here we
right.
go.
Well, we're there. I'm definitely showing up tomorrow at
All
6
right.
o'clock. Reggie Lewis Center. You guys all know where that is.
Yep.
6 o'clock, they'll have pies. Pies. And a mayoral forum, lots of resources and people that you can talk to. Great networking opportunity for those who are, already in houses. You want to see what else is out there.
Yeah.
Definitely show up to these events that are free resources to the community in which we live in and work in.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for coming and talking to us about everything that's
so
going
much,
on.
Jamie. It was great meeting
Yeah,
you.
we'll make sure that we have you guys back on just to kind of tell us about other programs as they develop. And then that way we can make sure that we continue to pass this information on to our community and our neighbors. With that said, we're going to go to another quick commercial break. We're going to take some pictures so we can document that she was here. She did her job. God damn it. And we are going to be there tomorrow. Spark FM Online, mahahome.org. Go check out the website, sign up, register. We're at the Reggie Lewis Center tomorrow.
Absolutely.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
You are now listening to Spark FM.
Hey Boston, are you ready? It's time for the 3rd annual Boston Kitties Carnival. The bands are getting ready, the costumes looking amazing, and we can't wait to see all the kids having a good time on the road. It's all happening on Friday, August 16th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., parade starting 12 p.m. We are marching from Talbot and the Suburban Ave all the way to Berkshire Boys and Girls Club. Want to join the fun? Tell a grown-up to check out social media pages to find a band for you to jump up with. See you on the road!
Often I hear people talking about how high their electricity bills are. Massachusetts has programs that everyday homeowners pay for, but never look into. Have you ever considered why some homes have panels and others don't? If you have Eversource, National Grid, or Unitil for electricity, you are paying for your neighbors to get panels at no cost. The charges are on the bill. Why not get someone to pay for yours? This program also helps with re-roofing, tree cutting, and electrical upgrades. If you're tired of short-term solutions for a long-term problem, connect with Bakari to find out if your home meets the requirements to upgrade at no cost out of pocket. Save the planet, future-proof your family for power outages, and save tens of thousands of dollars on an otherwise lifelong bill. Mention Spark when you call or text SPARK to 617-833-8940 to get 2 months off your power bill covered if your home gets selected.
Eunice Production, Friends Lifestyle Group presents their 9th annual Togetherness Boat Ride. It's the Animal Print Edition. Happens to be Saturday, July the 19th. Boarding times at 7 p.m. We sail at 8 p.m. sharp. The music, your live DJ, DJ Sergio, DJ Alfredito, DJ Yomi, and your Caribbean DJ, Hugh Major, and Vital Rhythms, featuring live performances by Your Fugo, Junta Group, and Tempo Rhythm International. Sound system provided by Ross Entertainment. This is all going to be taking place at 70 Rose Wharf. Get your tickets right now at togetherness.eventbrite.com. Regular tickets are $65. Same day tickets are $75. It's a 21+ event. And do remember there's a drinks inclusive party bus available to and from the dock for only $60. For more information, contact 617-719-3972 or 646-379-4889. It's a 9th annual Togetherness Boat Ride. Get your tickets now.
Under the city lights and open sky, Boston's about to feel the beat like never before. On Tuesday, August 20th from 5 to 10 p.m., Pan on the Plaza is back, turning City Hall Plaza into a high-energy celebration of Caribbean rhythm, resilience, and joy. Pan on the Plaza is free and open to the public, and it's more than just a concert. This is a full-on cultural experience that brings the soul of the Caribbean straight to downtown Boston. Come vibe with the sweet sounds of local steel pan performers, including the oldest steel orchestra in North America branches. Whether you're a lifelong fan of pan music or you're just curious to experience something new, This event is for everyone. Families, professionals, elders, youth, you name it. So bring your friends, bring your flags, and bring your dancing shoes. This is going to be one unforgettable night of unity and pride under the stars. Pan on the Plaza, August 20th, 5 to 10 p.m., Boston City Hall Plaza. See you there.
Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music. Spark FM. Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits from reggae. Spark FM.
If you no mess with where you are gonna see a million. We got the Congo long just like the Amazon.
Spark FM.
I know that life is not easy. No say we are for win. Walk with the camera like Jesus.
Soca. Hip hop.
Yeah, we on and we going crazy.
R&B.
You could do damage. You could do damage.
Afrobeats and much more. Spark FM. Spark FM.
Spark FM Online.
Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Spark FM Online, number one for urban and Caribbean music. We are back in the building right here. Rockstone Triz, Miss Tony B. Knowing, and your girl Miss Hot Sizzling Sauce. It's time to get in. What we doing? We doing
entertainment news.
Entertainment news because and then we'll switch it around.
Just we have that one national. Oh yeah.
Oh, the one down. Rosie O'Donnell.
So let's see. Because of the fact that Rosie O'Donnell is not in the best interest of our great country, I am giving serious consideration to taking away her citizenship, said the President of the United States. I think it's insane how Donald Trump is using people's citizenship as some type of bait, or some type of threat. Threat. I think it's very crazy that this man, as the president, is so emotionally unintelligent that he can't distinguish being professional from taking things personal. We all know that Donald Trump and Rosie O'Donnell are arch enemies. Since time. They have historically hated each other. Since then, Rosie O'Donnell has moved to Ireland.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Oh, that's right. Her and her lover there.
Yes.
Yeah. She's no longer with her wife.
Oh, she's not.
No.
Oh, okay.
So she's just there with the child or the children.
But didn't they go together though?
Maybe, I don't know.
I think
or maybe that was the other white lady.
I don't know. So Donald Trump on Saturday with a Truth Social post targeting Rosie O'Donnell. He wrote, because of the fact that Rosie O'Donnell is not in the best interest of our country, I am giving serious consideration to taking away her citizenship. She is a threat to humanity and should remain in the wonderful country of Ireland if they want her. God bless America.
Like, what is that? Wait, what? Like, stop there. What is that? What are you saying? What are you actually
If they want her.
saying?
She's lived there for years. What do you mean if they want her?
She's a citizen over there, ain't she?
I don't know.
Dual citizenship?
Probably, because America's the only place with foolishness.
It
The
doesn't make any
president's
sense.
message filled with bluster and lacking of legal basis drew immediate attention from its authoritarian tone and its clear attempt to silence a critic. Rosie O'Donnell wasted no time firing back in an Instagram post of a picture with Trump and Jeffrey Epstein and the following statement. Hey, Donald. Go ahead.
Donald took to TikTok criticizing Trump's cuts to the National Weather Service in the midst of the deadly Texas floods that have killed over 100 people. In response, O'Donnell took to her own social media saying, "You want to revoke my citizenship? Go ahead and try. King Joffrey with a tangerine spray tan. I'm not yours to silence. I never was." Sunday, O'Donnell told Ireland's RTE she's not worried, but
the Supreme Court has given him unbridled powers, and who knows what he can and can't do. This guy is is a danger to the world.
O'Donnell moved to Ireland just 5 days before Trump was sworn back into office. Their feud dating back to 2006 when O'Donnell blasted Trump on The View for his handling of controversial allegations that surfaced about the newly crowned Miss USA. Trump has no legal authority to deport U.S.-born citizens, but has floated the idea recently.
We also have homegrown criminals. I'd like to include them in the group of people to get them out of the country.
He's also pushing to end birthright citizenship, which a federal judge has temporarily blocked. Candace Cole, Global News, Washington.
Imagine being able to build.
I wanted to read everything that she said because what she said is amazing. So she says, "You're rattled again 18 years later, and I still live rent-free in that collapsing brain of yours. You call me a threat to humanity, but I'm everything you fear. A loud woman, a queer woman, a mother who tells the truth, an American who got out of the country before you set it ablaze. You build walls, I build a life for my autistic kid in a country where decency still exists. You crave loyalty, I teach my children to question power. You sell fear on golf courses, I make art about surviving trauma. You lie, you steal, you degrade. I nurture, I create, I persist. You are everything that is wrong with America, and I'm everything you hate about what's still right with it. You want to revoke my citizenship? Go ahead and try. King Jeffrey with a tangerine spray tan. I'm not yours to silence, never was." And then she put the Irish flag and Rosie.
I'm just really, I just really want more people to come out with this. I mean, we have had some, we have had our little leaders that have come out and said, but everybody really needs to start calling Donald Trump. The fact that he's so against criminals as a 34 count convicted felon is besides me.
Absolutely.
You're talking about homegrown terrorists and bad people. You are the epitome of everything that you hate.
Yep. And that's
he
why.
needs to be deported. His son's birthright citizenship should be taken.
His wife.
All of that. JD Vance's wife. I don't care if she was born in America or not. Go back to where your family came back to. Everybody, this is disgusting. And I hate living in an America that literally encourages this foolishness. Funny thing is, I was on a Canadian social media page today, and they were talking about, this, and all the comments, people are just like, I'm so sorry that you guys are dealing with this. I can't believe that America would do this.
The comments on this right here, it was so many people we're from Ireland, we stand with Rosie. Canada was anybody from America who wants to come to Canada. And, people from all over the place. The comments on this, because I went through, there's 69,000 plus comments on this thing. I didn't go through all of them, of course. But there was one comment that I saw that was if you don't like it here, then leave. And everybody's like, stupid. Everybody's fine with that. What are you talking about?
Even homegrown, born Americans are trying to figure out where to go other than be here for the next 4 years. It doesn't make any sense. Nobody wants to be here. This is a complete joke of a country. I don't think anybody should be proud of living here. We are literally hustling backwards. I would have. It's 2025, and that doesn't even hold any weight now.
No,
because before when you say 2025, you think age of technology, you think of progression, freedom, anything. We are going back into time as we go into a new millennia. Angie says, Janet says if he takes away birthright citizenship, he's opening the slippery slope where he will actually be able to take away that is the literal direction in which they are trying to go in. It's not a secret.
She said take away what?
You take away actual citizens. He's already been talking about deporting citizens. Rosie O'Donnell's a citizen.
Rosie O'Donnell's born in New York. She was born in New York. It ain't no birthright citizenship. She just is a citizen, period. What are you talking about?
Somebody says some men improve this world by leaving it. I'll leave that there. I'll leave that right there because he's got to go it. He's got to go. And him and everybody else. And that's the problem. He can't just stop there. He's got to go too. What up, Nana?
Well, my take is
I like how Nana started.
Well, it's very satisfying seeing her verbally slaughter him like that. Because, when it comes down to it, he's just bullying random people that he doesn't like.
Yep.
Anybody that opposes him or
Has a
anybody he has a
difference of
personal
opinion.
with,
Yep.
he wants to threaten or lock them up. And ain't that the exact definition of a dictator?
A terrorist.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Putting a target on her back.
Yeah.
Dictator.
Yeah, it's
And
disgusting work
subjecting her
he's
to
doing
harassing her
here.
online. But good to see she's not taking any of that.
Absolutely.
Did she also, somebody in this same post that says there's a cult of ignorance in the United States nurtured by the false notion that democracy means that my ignorance is just as good as your knowledge. Speak on it. That's very true. People think that not knowing and only following these TikTok pages or something like that is putting them in a intelligent playing field. You guys sound stupid.
I played this morning.
I really want a burrito.
Let me play this for the people.
A single clip in the past 8 years of Donald Trump speaking intelligently about any policy decision, domestic or foreign. You will not find a single one. Not a single clip of the President of the United States speaking like he has any wherewithal whatsoever about policy. Donald Trump, if you put him on stage right now, he wouldn't be able to tell you what a tariff is.
President, do the tariff rates change at all on July 9th, or do they change on August 1st?
What are you talking about?
Tariff rates, do they change on July 9th or August 1st?
They're going to be tariffs. The tariffs are going to be the tariffs.
He wouldn't be able to explain the responsibilities of the three branches of government. He wouldn't be able to do it. He doesn't know what the Attorney General is for. He doesn't know what the Department of Justice. He has no concept of any of these things. But he gets a pass by it because the media won't press him on it because they don't want to seem biased and because his supporters are idiots.
That you know,
that's the truth.
That's sad. That's really disheartening. That y'all people, because it ain't me, that y'all elected this buffoon back into office for a second time. Now, the first time, I understand, maybe we was trying something new. Maybe we just want to see, we were rattled up, shake the cage. I didn't vote for him again then because I knew he was a effing idiot. But the second time, the second time, like y'all put forth into the effort to do it. And you know what pisses me off? Those same people that were loud about Kamala Harris and about how she was a terrible person, y'all don't do the same thing about Donald Trump. And I don't understand that. There ain't nobody to pick on no more black women to pick on. So now y'all just gonna shut up and say nothing?
I just don't understand like how people that are staunch supporters of Donald Trump or whatever the hell they're supporting feel. I don't understand how you feel smart, or do you know that you're stupid?
No, they actually they do believe in their heart that they are very, very truthful and that they are very smart. Like they really truly believe that.
Yeah.
Like truly believe that, and that's the part that is sickening.
Yeah.
Because there's no way to unbrainwash them.
Because even if you were fooled by all the promises he made before he was elected, and then now he's elected and he's president, and you are seeing the foolishness that he is doing now, and you still can support him.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. When you were talking to that guy.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't understand what you're I can't understand you.
And he's like such a great, so she's talking about one of my friends, we call him the urban conservative, and he's a staunch Trump supporter. He is a black man living in America, one of the sweetest guys you would ever meet. And it's such a, like, we were talking and he was just like, but can you say that he hasn't done anything right? And I'm like, yeah, I really hate the paper straws. And like things like that. He was like, well, you can't be completely against him. You can't overlook the right he's done and only focus on the bad. Yeah, I can, because if the bad is so terrible, it doesn't make a difference about paper straws or not. I can't overlook. I have to overlook the good.
Yeah.
There's not good people on both sides. MAGA is all bad. There's not one redeeming or positive quality about a MAGA supporter or a Donald Trump supporter. You guys are literally after human rights.
Yeah, it's awful. It's
like,
awful.
come on.
We're gonna go right into the entertainment news. We haven't talked about entertainment news in a long time, so some of these stories may be a little
dated
3 days ago, but still. Go ahead.
Tom Brady and Sofia Vergara are dating rumors, and they get another update. So it looks like they are actually dating.
I like it.
Who's that? Who's that?
Sophia Vergara.
Sophia, she was the one from Modern Family.
Oh, the girl there.
Yeah.
She don't really speak a lot of. He loves him a exotic white woman, huh?
Except for his first baby mama, who looks like Little Home on the Prairie.
Bridget Monahan. She's also. In what's that? What's my favorite movie? Cowboy.
Dancing on the Bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dancing on
Come
the bar.
on.
Dancing on the Bar. Dancing on the Bar.
that?
Tyra
What's that?
Banks.
Bridget Monahan.
What y'all talking about?
Cowboy Carter. Everything is Cowboy Carter. Anything that has to do with cowboys is Cowboy Carter. What's the movie?
Coyote Ugly.
Yes, I'm sorry. Some kind of fox. I knew it was
I was
some
going
kind
to
of fox.
burst. I was about to
I did
burst.
not know what y'all talking about.
Coyote Ugly is a movie that one of Bridget Monahan's first movies.
Only movies? Was she in anything else?
Snyder
She's
said-
been in a couple of other things.
I feel like after she became his baby mama, she stopped doing
Snyder
everything.
said
I would've
Coyote
too.
Ugly. Dr. Renegade said Ugly Coyote.
Ugly, yes.
And I
One
knew
of
it was
those.
some kind of fox.
But in this, she's very exotic and very hot. Like she has that hot
Who, Sophia?
white girl. No, Bridget Monahan.
Yeah, his first baby mama.
Let me see if I can find some nice pictures. Well,
Not
she's-
his first baby mama. She's just the baby mama.
She's
All
just
these
the-
white
you
people
see,
in,
look.
in stories.
You know, it's these. Now that I look at it, you know.
She looks like an American Girl doll.
Yeah. Like this one was when she was young and able. You know, like see her there. She looks like she could be of some.
Oh, she look half black.
Yeah, she looked like she could be of some like of Latin X.
Cherokee.
Yeah, exact. Yeah, like that realm. But these other Sophia and
Giselle
the
Bundchen.
wife, they are very, exotic foreign accent, what the president lady name?
Melania.
Melania, very Melania.
All right.
Moving on.
That's nice. I allow it.
Yeah.
I like it.
We could.
don't know nothing about
There's
these
no
white
flag
people.
on the play here. They are good to go. With Aubrey O'Day, why is Aubrey O'Day happy she didn't testify at Diddy's trial? Why? I'm confused about why she didn't.
Oh, what was that thing that you showed us the other day about Diddy? Oh, the
Oh,
boy
there
who
was
said that CJ forced him.
Yeah. CJ,
Wallace.
Biggie's, Biggie's
Son.
Yeah.
set up his sexual assault by Diddy and another man. He said that Diddy and them held him down and forced him to give.
A young man is claiming that CJ and Diddy set him up.
Yes. And that he was.
But
he
it was Diddy's D, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was orally raped by Diddy.
Yeah.
And that,
CJ was just in the car.
Yeah, and
waiting
then
for him when he finished.
He managed to escape back down to the car, but he was upset because he had to ride home with the taste of Diddy in his mouth.
And allegedly.
Is what he said.
Allegedly.
Today. Oh, go ahead. Yeah. So
Yes.
that was a very,
Vivid.
weird to read.
Yeah.
And vivid.
Turn your mic a little bit. Turn it to your mouth.
Me?
Yeah.
Turn it down to you. There you go.
So
Yeah.
I don't know why she is happy she didn't. Maybe because she was just going to be criticized and ostracized. I don't wish for things like testifying in a federal trial. Those aren't things I wish for. O'Day said, told E! News in an exclusive interview. I wish for inner peace and a really good boba tea. I don't wish to sit on the stand in federal trial.
Series commentating on this whole thing?
Yeah, Aubrey O'Day, you just lost all your credibility because you're full of. No, you know what? Actually, error. She was probably threatened to the inch of her life to retract how she felt and what she's saying now that he might not be in jail for that long. They probably sent her a text message that said, "Run, bitch."
I just think that she happy she didn't testify because who asked you to testify? Nobody asked you to testify, so that's why you got to come out and say that because you were so loud about being
Everything
against him.
else.
Right. So say that. Don't be
Shoot.
making up stuff.
They be making it up.
Yeah.
Stefan Diggs calls cap on rumor that he split with Cardi B over her BBL smell. Which one of you Jolly Green Giants sat here and did this? That's mean. I couldn't find another good
I knew
cuss
that
word
wasn't
for
a real
them.
story. This is such a weird
Jolly
story.
Good Giant.
Who is the Jolly Green Giant?
All of them. As caught by No Jumper on Instagram, Diggs denied rumors that he broke up with the Bronx Femc. More specifically, he blasted a report about an alleged interview in which he said he broke up with her due to her BBL smell. The New England Patriot denied this claim outright, simply writing cap under IG coverage of the false report. Cardi B also seemingly denied Stefon Diggs' rumors by recently posting a video of them working out together. It doesn't outright confirm they're still a thing, but it doesn't point to any other conclusion. As such, it seems like this is all fake social media gossip going out of hand, according to the couple.
Okay.
That's a terrible rumor. You know?
It really is. I don't
kinda,
like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like no girl wants to be, hailed by bad body odor of any kind. I think that's the worst thing you can ever say to anybody. Like, you stink.
Did we
Oh my
determine that
God.
this BBL smell thing is a real thing?
They say it can happen when you don't take care of it, but it's not like they're not walking around smelling like BBL juice, like that's me. BBL. Mariah Carey's 3-word reaction to Jeff Bezos' wedding goes viral and reminds fans of Star's iconic "I don't know her" quip. But it was a 3 words.
She's so shady. I don't know.
wasn't there.
Oh, she said I wasn't there.
I wasn't there. Well, hey. Then somebody said, "What do you think about Jeff Bezos' wedding?" Someone asked her as the star walked, sunglasses on, flanked by security to a vehicle. She her response, "I wasn't there."
Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to start using too. Hey, I wasn't there.
I don't know.
I don't know. Rockstar says Diddy trial has artists thinking twice about flying out hookups.
Yeah, we're good.
Good. Go, you fly to the hookup.
Right.
Or something like that. Why y'all, there is hookups everywhere. Why y'all got to fly one out?
Yeah.
And if you wanted them to go with you, then invite them on a weekend getaway as a partner in
Rockstar?
crime. I don't know.
Rockstar from Love and Hip Hop.
I don't know.
I
Is
don't
somebody
know.
named Love and Hip Hop on Rockstar?
That's what it say here.
Oh, I don't know.
Love and Hip Hop cast member Rockstar wants him to be.
It's a Love and Hip Hop cast member. They're not that important.
I saw the other day on my Samsung Watch. If you have a Samsung TV, you have a Samsung Watch. They have a whole Love and Hip Hop channel, and I was like,
Oh, do they?
really? That's really cool.
Wow.
I'm not watching it.
Rihanna might have her baby's name already in mind. The pregnant singer and actress 37 spoke with Entertainment Tonight at the premiere of her new movie Smurfs and revealed that she and her partner A$AP Rocky already have the first letter of their little one's name picked out.
I bet you it's an R.
I bet you it's an R as well. Let's take wages. Anybody want to bet some wages?
I feel like it's an R.
Rihanna and Rocky are already parents to RZA and Riot.
Right. Right. The baby's name is
So
Right.
we're gonna just X up out of here because if it's something different, then I'll be truly surprised. If it's a name that my part is not to the side. If it's another name, then well, look at them stepping out.
She looked pregnant here, boy. She's looking like a mother.
There were pictures yesterday of her being at the Smurfs premiere with RZA and Riot, and them little boys was dressed like little rich black rock star boys.
They were. They were.
Little rich.
They look
black
like
rock
little
stars.
tiny A$AP Rocky.
Yes. Cute.
I don't want to talk about this.
What?
Nicki Minaj goes on social media tirade against Megan Thee Stallion and Jay-Z and Rock Nation.
Yeah, Nicki need to chill.
She's exhausting.
She is.
Anything to get a
She's
headline.
absolutely
Yeah.
exhausting.
Yeah.
And it's never for anything of good. It is just exhausting tantrums all the time for a mother and a wife. Relax. On July 8th, Nicki Minaj took to both Instagram and X to air a series of grievances over a sprawling series of posts. She took aim at Megan Thee Stallion, her management company Rock Nation, its founder Jay-Z, its CEO Desiree Perez, and even the Democratic Party in the U.S. Here's a brief breakdown of her gripes, which she repeatedly wrote were all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. A Rock Nation representative and rep for Megan Thee Stallion did not immediately respond to Rolling Stone's request for comment. Minaj seemed to delight in the news that Megan Thee Stallion and her management company Rock Nation could not dismiss her former cameraman's lawsuit. Remember, the cameraman is suing her for making her watch him watch her sex. Yes, in the car.
Wait, what?
Exactly. Last spring, Emilio Garcia accused the rapper of forcing him to watch her have sex with women. He's gay. By traveling with her to Ibiza, Spain in 2022. Among claims that he was stripped of pay and fired by Rock Nation, he alleged the Ibiza incident happened in part because he is a gay man, constituting a hostile work environment based on his sexual orientation and gender.
And what happened?
He said that she forced him to watch her. No, Megan. To watch her. She forced him to watch her have sex in the backseat of her truck.
Oh.
She says, being a gay man doesn't give any woman the right to sexually grind on you or have sex in front of you, she added. I remember seeing someone grinding on their hairstylist, and he seemed so uncomfortable, Minaj said.
Nikki, shut up.
On Desiree Perez retweeting an X account invoking Rock Nation CEO Desiree Perez and Garcia's case against the company, Minaj began attacking the music executive, calling her Desirat. Among her attacks, Minaj targeted Perez for receiving a pardon for her decades-old narcotics and parole crimes from President Trump in 2021. Desirat, you are out marching with your fellow Mexican immigrants. Oh right, you were pardoned by President Trump, so you kind of can't, right? I mean, it's kind of implies you guys are cool with him while y'all seem to be pretend to be against.
You think she's on crack?
Crack rocks. Crack packs. The jumps. What do you call it?
Jums.
The jums.
Yeah.
She's on the jums. And on Jay-Z, when Minaj turned her ire into Jay-Z, she accused him of letting Desirat do a lot of evil to black people, and you stayed silent. We used to believe you. She also invoked a prior claim that Rock Nation employed bots in support of their artists online. Jay-Z called me to settle this karmic debt. It's only collecting more interest. You still in my top 5 though. She's saying that that Jay-Z owes her like $200 million or something like that. And I'm not doing it anymore. I can't. Right. I don't have a lot of patience for Nicki Minaj. I don't. Yes.
Oh, now we gotta go?
Yes. We gotta go. And last but not least, Jay-Z is back in courts with his secret son of 35 years.
Oh.
Jay-Z has pushed back against a federal lawsuit from a man claiming to be his son, calling the accusations fabricated and part of a long-running campaign of harassment. In newly filed court documents obtained by U.S. Weekly, the hip-hop mogul requested a federal judge dismiss the case brought by 32-year-old Ramir Saddleraith, who filed suit on May 6th. Saddleraith alleges Jay-Z has avoided taking a paternity test and has worked to keep him quiet. Jay-Z described the lawsuit as just the latest in a sting of legal actions initiated by this little boy and his godmother. The fabricated allegations and claims have been addressed and rejected in multiple other courts and continued harassment. Disregard of those orders have already resulted in a contempt order, the filing states. Saddleraith claims his mother, Wanda, had a relationship with Jay-Z in the early 1990s. After her death, he was raised by his godmother. In the lawsuit, he accuses the rapper and his associates of attempting to silence him and suppress the truth.
So his mother was 16 when they allegedly had a relationship. So that's why Jay-Z is not coming forward. But that's definitely Jay-Z's son.
You think so?
He's the pappy.
What you want to do is save $100.
I'm looking at it right. I'm looking at the side by side right now, and I don't know.
That's the pappy.
I don't know.
Look at the eyes. Look at the ears. And
He got his nose.
That is Jay-Z's son.
But he don't look like the other children.
No. Because the other
because it's
they got different
Beyonce.
mother. Yeah, that is Jay-Z's son. Look at that man.
Let me tell you something.
Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. If you see side by side, they got the side by sides picture of them, and man, look at same nose, Same ears, same eyes.
Well, you know.
Also, over the weekend,
Good for
Megan Thee
them.
Stallion and Klay Thompson hard launched their relationship.
They sure did.
They
And
hard launched it.
I'm for it. Another
Klay
rapper.
Thompson. No, he's a basketball player.
A basketball player. That was a
Yeah,
sorry
and
rapper.
he
That's rude.
previously dated Laura Harrier.
Is
who's
he
a
white?
No, he's mixed.
Oh, he is?
I don't know. He's got to be mixed. I don't know. He's fine.
Yeah.
So they hard launched their relationship with. She took a little picture with him in the background, and then he took a picture with obviously her, and they was kissing up. They on
They're
vacation
kissing
together.
up.
And then they was holding hands, picture, and all kinds of things.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. He's 6'5".
Yeah.
Who's this? He is a He is
plays
a
for the
player
Dallas.
for the Warriors, for the Golden.
What's their name?
No, it's Dallas.
It said Golden State Warriors, right? Oh, this is
Dallas
2016.
Mavericks sharpshooter and Grammy-winning rapper, singer-songwriter began last week when Megan posted a photo of herself at the pool in a bikini on Instagram, and astute observers noticed Thompson in the background lounging poolside. Thompson essentially confirming the pair Saturday when he posted a carousel of pictures on IG, including one where he's kissing a woman with her back to the camera and another of him holding hands with the same woman. While Megan Thee Stallion's face is not shown in either photo, her current shade of nail polish seems to match the shoe, match the hand in one picture, and the others noted the physical resemblance between her and the woman Thompson is kissing.
Oh yeah, he got a black in him.
Yeah, Thompson's pictures, which can be seen in the post below, elicited a number of responses from his fellow members of the NBA fraternity, and everybody's giving him props, like, you're the GOAT, there he go, killer. And somebody was like, Klay Thompson, we see you, and he was like, I'm 10 toes down, or I'm all in, or something like that.
Megan been with everybody.
He hasn't. He was with the other girl for 4 years.
Oh.
He ain't been with everybody.
I said Megan.
Oh, well, yes.
Oh, his father is Afro-Bahamian.
Oh.
Yeah, because that hair is tight. That's a
Curls.
tight curl. That's 4C right there.
Tight curl
In
pattern.
blonde in 33B.
Yes.
That is him. So
Another
good for
news-
them. I'm with it. You know what? Everybody can be whatever who they want to. If I had the pick of the crop, if I was a superstar like Megan Thee Stallion, I would date a different one of you men every time. Every time I go out with a different man. I love them all.
Over the weekend, a major artist has retired, ladies and
Who?
gentlemen. Master P.
That's retired from what? His several businesses
Master
or
P has
rapping?
announced he will be retiring from both recording and performing.
He was recording and performing still? No, dead ass serious. I'm asking you a
The
dead
No Limit
question.
boss said, "My last show has to be with Essence. It has to be big, a celebration."
Oh, that's nice.
So he's probably moving on to his chips now. And
Just chips.
Chips and cereal.
And with that said, before we get off, today, if you're looking
Yes.
for something great to do with the kids, we have ADSL and Ron Burton's Training Village presents the Community Day. This is today, Monday, from 4 to 7 p.m. 4 to 7 p.m. at the Town Field Center. That's at ADSL, right across from in Fields Corner, right across from the McDonald's and the Targets and all those things.
Right in the field.
Free activities. They got face paint. They got bouncy house. They got games, resource tables, food and music, ice cream, basketball games, and so much more. Of course, Spark is a sponsor alongside Mission Safe, the Hoop Collaborative, Target, ADSL, Dot House Health, and many more. So people, after it's a warm day today, they do got some sprinklers over there. So if you let the kids get wet, they can get wet. It's a little bit separated from the field, from the community day. But please, just stop by. Bring the kids. Everything is free. Get them dinner for the night. Let them run around so they can go to sleep goodly later tonight, and they won't bother y'all for the rest of the day. And we'll post this on our community on our Instagram page, so you guys have all the information as you need it. With that said, you guys be blessed. It's going to be warm today, tomorrow, and the other day it's going to be 80, 88, 89, 90. Be cool. Be cool.
Be cool, fool.
Be cool. With that said, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
What is this, Doctor?
This is
Well, Spark of New England, Spark FM.
bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
Turn